So we got a post here from Sixers Nation that I want to see the replies to. What are realistic trades you think the Sixers could pull off to trade back in the draft? Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Leave a like. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you very much. So the first comment is McCain replaces Maxey, trade Maxey, the 3, and another first for Giannis. That is my offseason. Honestly, I don't think that's going to be enough for Giannis. I'm pretty sure every single team is going to be bidding for him, so I don't think Maxey and 2 first-round picks are enough. The next one was Herb Jones, Kelly Oubre, the 7th pick to the Sixers, the 3rd pick and 35th pick to the Pelicans. This is not a bad deal per se if the Sixers don't think Ace Bailey at number 3 is the correct pick. They think he might be a bust. They don't really believe in him. And then you get like Con Knipple probably and Herb Jones. I mean, that's pretty solid. Somebody said, what would Herb even do in Philly? Ball the fuck out. Herb and Kelly damn near the same player. Congrats on being an idiot. The level of ball knowledge you just dropped is disgusting. Yeah, Herb Jones is way better than Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre, also 29 years old. You don't really believe he's going to take another jump. Herb Jones, you can believe there's still another jump in there, 26 years old, and arguably the best perimeter defender in the league when he's healthy. I don't think the Pelicans would do this, though, personally speaking. Maybe if we had the 2nd pick, but I don't know. Now we're going on to a trade that I think most people are going to hate. Chris Middleton, Marcus Smart, Rashawn Holmes, number 6 pick, and then we give up Paul George. We get off his contract, Andre Drummond, Eric Gordon, number 3 pick. I don't like this at all. I think Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart are washed. I get the idea that they're expiring contracts, but I would rather just keep the 3rd pick and hope Paul George has a revenge season. I do think the Wizards are an option to trade back with, for sure. They have some pieces on their roster that I would not mind on the Sixers. And as you guys know, Eric Gordon and Andre Drummond plan on opting into their contracts. So I was like, they got to get off the roster. I'll take Corey Kispert as well. Send over the 6th pick and the 18th pick. And then, of course, the Wizards get the 3rd pick. I don't know if we get both picks. We might just have to settle for the 6th pick. Now, of course, if you really believe in Ace Bailey, you don't make this deal. But if you were to trade back, I don't mind this. I don't think there's much of a difference between 3 and 6 if you don't believe in Ace Bailey, for sure. This dude's pissed.
Get this dumb crap off.
Better get this dumb crap off my timeline. This ain't no Howie Roseman. Take the best player available, trade back in the NBA draft. It almost never makes sense.
This one's pretty interesting. Trade back with Brooklyn for Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton and them taking PG. Get a center while Embiid's out. Upgrade PG to Cam and still get a top 10 guy in the draft. I like that. I wasn't even thinking about, trading Paul George for Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton. I was thinking of it more like this: Cam Johnson, Kelly Oubre, Andre Drummond, and it works for some odd reason. And then we get the 8th pick, they get the 3rd pick. My problem with Cam Johnson is you're going to have to pay him more than what he's making. Is he worth that? And also in the past, 57 games, 60 games, 66 games, 42 games, 58 games, 57. Like he's pretty injury prone. And then on top of that, once he gets a bigger contract, is he going to be worth that contract? That's my question. But if the Sixers were to go all in, Cam Johnson definitely is a perfect fit for the roster. We got another rage comment.
I will quit being a fan if they do that, by the way. They got one last chance to not do something fucking stupid.
I'm going to be real. If this is your last chance for them, what are we doing? I mean, they've done much, 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 much worse. That's breaking you? How have you survived this long as a fan of the Sixers? In other news, Ace Bailey was asked for player comparisons to his game. He stated Big 3, KD, Paul George, and Jason Tatum. George and Tatum, their creation for them to get their shot off is unbelievable. I see myself doing the same thing. KD in the mid-post with 1-2 dribbles or less is straight buckets. You got to love that he has that irrational confidence. You need it to be a star in the NBA for sure. Now let's see what the mock drafts are saying now that the order is officially set. So we got Jonathan Wasserman from BleacherReport.com. Of course, he has Cooper Flagg number 1, Dylan Harper number 2. And he's got us taking VJ. So every team's tier behind Flagg and Harper will include VJ. Front offices that values 100th percentile explosiveness, shot making, and defensive quickness could slot him at number 3, particularly if they question Ace Bailey's handle and tunnel vision, Trey Johnson's lack of rim pressure, and Jeremiah Fears' shooting. The draft process should only help illuminate his incredible athletic ability and improving shooting stroke. Team fit, the Sixers maybe didn't get the grand prize at the lottery, but they still rank as one of the night's big winners. Edgecombe, an S-tier athlete who should set a tone defensively and dazzle in the open court. Feels like a fit for Philly regardless if this group moves forward in its win now roster or pivots towards the reset around Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain. My thing is, he's 6'5". I wish he was 6'7". It would make a lot more sense if he was 6'7". That size just pisses me off. And then we got the 35th pick. They got us selecting a center from Creighton, Ryan Kalkbrenner. I don't know anything about him. His size is 7'1", 220 pounds, 23 years old. Pro comparison, Colin Castleton, Sixers tanking legend. He really put it together. Another productive season of post-scoring, finishing, and shot blocking. He'll head back to the NBA after participating last May and improving marginally over this past season as a three-point shooter. That's nice. He can spread the floor. The upside with him isn't overly exciting unless that three-point shot becomes a regular weapon at the next level. Teams will be evaluating his jumper closer in workout settings in May and June, but 7'1" size, a refined inside game, and defensive presence create a high floor that is attractive for a likely second-round pick. Let's see what ESPN got cooking. We got Jonathan Giovanni and Jeremy Woo breaking this down. Cooper Flagg, number 1, of course. Number 2, Dylan Harper. And then number 3, they got Ace Bailey. Let's see what they got going on for the 35th pick. For us, Cedric Coward from Washington State. I've actually seen his highlights. I like him. So we got a scouting report from Kevin O'Connor on yahoosports.com to break him down a little better because I'm still casual when it comes to college basketball. 6'6" height, 215 pounds. He's a senior, 21 years old. Coward has gone from Division III to potential first-round pick in just a few years. I like that. Comparisons. Kawhi Leonard and Dorian Finney-Smith, count me in. Athleticism, shooting, he made 38.8% of his threes. Nice, I like that. Interior scoring, basketball IQ. I mean, this dude sounds like the perfect player. His concerns, experience level, strength, shot creation. I mean, if you're compared to Dorian Finney-Smith, you're not expected to create shots. But also, if you're compared to Kawhi Leonard, maybe it just means defensively for Kawhi Leonard. But I would like him at the 35th pick. I feel like that's good value. And it's good to see that he started off in Division III and all the way to Division I. That kind of proves that he's a hard worker and he's willing to get better. So I like that. I like the Cedric Coward pick more than the center they had for us in the Bleacher Report one for sure.